I now invite our first speaker of the proposing team, Ms. Shanice Lewis.
Madam Chairperson, audience, other members, a splendid good afternoon. We are here today as proponents of the following motion. Be it resolved that our corporate sector has a fundamental responsibility to educate and train our young people. As first speaker, I will define key terms and outline to you the reasons why the corporate sector has a fundamental role to play in educating and training our youth. Our second speaker will this can be achieved. But if by then you are not already convinced, our third speaker will do just that. What is our corporate sector? According to the quotes, relating to large companies or to a particular large company, end of quotes. What is training? Defined by the Longman Dictionary of Contemporary English, training means, and I quote, the process of teaching or being taught the skills of a particular job or ability, end of quotes. To educate, refer to train by formal institution and supervision practice, especially in a trade or profession. In essence, our question today asks, should large businesses in Grenada accept that it is their responsibility to the Grenadian community to train and educate our young people in preparation for a future career or employment? Most definitely the answer is yes. Just as it is the school's responsibility to pass on academic material in an ordered curriculum, it is likely the responsibility of the corporate sector to play a vital role in the training and educating of our young people in a practical sense. Firstly, youth training by our corporate sector is critical today. Many high schools and college graduates are unable to secure employment because of a lack of relevant job experience, which of course places them at a huge disadvantage in our local job markets. Secondly, job experience can only be obtained through actual and practical application, which is experience from on-the-job training or internships. Finally, a more prepared individual will benefit the corporate sector in the long run and help boost the company's productivity and improve our service sector in terms of quality of its human resources now and in the future. But if we must still ask whether the corporate sector should accept responsibility for our youth training and educating, let's keep the ball rolling. First of all, why is on-the-job training so important? Madam Chairperson, experience is the answer. And why is experience the #1 factor determining employment these days? A more experienced employee training lessens the transition time necessary before that employee can operate at money. And employers are looking for qualified employees, especially those who can adapt quickly to the job at hand. As noted, our school curriculum is not geared at training or teaching for transfer, as said by the Minister of Education, Honorable Franca Benedine, from the World Bank report. According to this World Bank report, dated May 2007, number 38555, and I quote, even during recent economic booms with unemployment has remained high, indicated a mismatch between skills acquired in schools and the critical skills demanded by the labor market, end of quote. This same report alarmingly goes on to indicate that Grenada's skills gaps in the most severe of the Western Hemisphere. This means that our school curriculum does not reflect or satisfy the demands of the local job markets in Grenada. But why? While we operate under the current curriculum and hopefully attempt to improve its irrelevancies, we must ask, what can we do to ensure that our graduates are adequately prepared for transferring out of the role of a student and into one of an employee? If we do not address this question, we are failing our youth as a community. So to address this this question, we know that we should rely on a business community who knows what they need from employees, how they would like them to be trained, and what kind of training would enable our youth to perform adequately out of high school or college within the business sector. Based on a survey by the Caribbean Knowledge and Learning Network in 2006, the graph entitled Employers Assessment of Most Desired Skills set ranked over 70% of the following: honesty and integrity. Students were given the opportunity to observe the processes in a bank and to participate in training opportunities that earned many of them job offers. In fact, one of West College's own past students, Kareem Telesford, currently works at the Republic Bank, having come out of that same program. The benefits are clear, Madam Chairperson. It is also a fact that one of our most highly recognized schools, the St. Joseph, to go out into the corporate sector to get what they refer to as job training. This shows, Madam Chairperson, that they too are aware of the fact that the corporate sector has a fundamental responsibility to train and educate our young people. And now, Madam Chairperson, I leave my most worthy colleague to elaborate on what I have just said. But know for this, there will be no doubt in your minds that our corporate sector has a fundamental responsibility in training and educating our youth. I thank you.